YouTube. There we go. So hopefully, let's just pan over there. Yeah, there we go. Connect to YouTube. Connecting. Connected. There we go. We are live. Moin Schneider. Dude, is that one of those ships with like a big structure on the top? I think it is actually. Look at that thing. Right. Hey Kijk, good afternoon. Hey Giant Ray, hey Sulzy. Welcome in everyone. Good evening. Is it already evening? What is it? Yeah, 6:30. You can say evening. And we also had a few viewers on Kick already that came in early. I might start doing a little pre-show and after-show on Kick in case you're curious. So I've been doing my whole setup of the stream while I was already live on Kick, so you guys could watch. Stutler, good evening. Dude, Bruce, 3 months already. And in the Shore Crew, although it says Deck Cadet here, but I have to rename it to Shore Crew. Bruce, thank you for the 3 months, man. On YouTube, thank you for the support. Jacob, good evening. Georgette, goedenavond. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we already got a cool ship, actually. Do I have everything set up? Let me check. Yeah, the only thing I need to do is the phone. And then we are all good to go for today's adventure. Well, adventure. It's very, very warm out. When I was getting in my car at my house, the car was 38 degrees. When I arrived here, the car still said 32 degrees, so it's toasty today. But good news, I went to McDonald's to get some dinner before starting. I ordered a big Coke. They gave me 2. I think they made a boo-boo. Is it the Othene? It could be. I still have to check radar. Your Prime isn't working. Oh no. Didn't pay the bill, Stutler. The Prime bill. Didn't pay Jeff Bezos. Hey Uzi. Oh Uzi, you renamed on Twitch as well. I just noticed that. De red turneuzen, Georgette. I'm zooming out and quickly see. We're not the regular spot is how I call this one. Not the ship. Okay. Oh, you did rename, yeah. I just noticed. Well, you're no longer a boy. You're now a Mister. Kind of makes sense. How was your trip, Uzi? Didn't you go to Edinburgh? The same as Kick. Yes. It was nice. One day I'll go there. It's like inevitable with the missus. She really wants to see Edinburgh. Oh yeah, overlay. Almost forgot. Thank you, AI mod. The Starkin, 208 meters long, 32 meters wide. A general cargo ship. It's quite a big general cargo ship. Built in 2010. Oh, she's on the way to Vlissingen, so she's just going up the river. The Sea Eagle. Nice try, Georgette. Nice try. Hey, Kirby. Good evening. Watching all the ads getting me. Oh, thank you, Gazer. If only I was live on 2 other platforms, one of which has no ads. But I cannot say that out loud, can I? I don't think Belgium really has a navy yet anymore. It's been cost saved into oblivion. Legal was one in front. Okay, yeah. I skipped that one as I found this one a little bit more interesting to look at. I just noticed that how you can see the heat haze. It's crazy. Hey Sam. Hey Bezzy. Good afternoon everyone. So I tried to do a few improvements to the stream. I used ChatGPT to go through my entire camera settings and they advised me to optimize settings. Also my mic placement should be a little bit better today, so we'll have to see if that helps. You mean on Twitch, Kirby? I actually own that name on all 3 platforms, but I only stream under that name on YouTube. Toast is not home with me, his computer is off. on YouTube that's me. That's actually the YouTube account. I don't have a Wyver YouTube account. Well, I do have one, but I don't use it. On YouTube, once I started doing the ship spotting, I decided to start fresh. I thought it was going to be a better decision, so I started the Westerschelde live channel there. So we have another one of these ships with like a massive crane structure, covered crane structure. Wow, words are hard today. Hey Jacob, good evening. So we've seen a very similar one then. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I think when Trevor and Sarah joined me, we saw another one like these. Well, it's equally warm as a Mediterranean cracky. 38 degrees in my car when I left the house. 32 here. We're about to see a very cool yacht come by as well. Not a super yacht, just a regular yacht. There she goes. I'm going home tomorrow. Well, still 25 tomorrow. Well, at least not as blazing as today. Hell yeah, shirtless, driving the boat. Terneus en Weiss. Hey mate, good evening. Oh, she's hitting the wake of the bigger ship. Hope you all had a good week. Mine was absolutely horrendous. But I'm glad to be out by the river for a bit tonight. Probably be here until like 9, 10 p.m. In terms of traffic, yeah, as you can see, if I zoom all the way out, low tide is right now, or just past, like an hour past. So in terms of like the bigger ships, we're out of luck. They all come in during the night or very early in the morning this weekend. So it is what it is. Because I first saw a 400-meter one scheduled for 7 p.m. and now it's already postponed to like 9 p.m. for pilot pickup. So that one will be here after dark. So we'll do another episode of We Will See What We Can See on the water. No specials. Good evening, EG. Welcome. How is the image quality today, guys? Because as I said, I did some optimizations, a few small tweaks. I hope it's good, but it's really hard to tell for me from this side of the camera. and night vision goggles. I was actually looking at better cameras as well this week. So apparently if I would get a full frame camera, I would, there's one that almost has like night vision. It's that good in low light condition. That may be something for winter. It looks splendid on the small phone screen. Awesome. Hey Hamhock, good evening. Afternoon? Nah, you can say evening. It's 6:35 now. Oh, Sherman, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Looks good for you. Thanks, dude. Yeah, my main focus was like researching how I can improve the quality of the stream a bit more. I might switch out the Bella box for a live view. It hurts me to say that, but the live view might be better. A bit more color saturation, yeah. So the funny thing is, the feed that I'm now sending over the internet to the server is lower saturation, but then on the server I do all kinds of shenanigans to make it look better again. And that should help with the image quality overall, less artifacting. Anyway, maybe I'm going too technical. I like nerding out over stuff like that. Now that we've transitioned to ship spotting, it's going to be my eternal goal to improve the quality. Hey Chef Dave, good evening. Hey Almiria, good evening as well. Welcome in. I do think I see kind of like a bigger ship in the distance. We'll have a little zoom. We saw the Fidelio before. Yeah, I feel like these Gifo Cam ships pass quite regularly. Yeah, that looks like a bigger boat. Look at that. It looks like an MSC ship though. Look how low she is in the water. That's a cool shot. It's like she sank in the land. It's the MSC Azov, 300 by 48 meters. Okay. Yeah, I did think there was one 366 one that we might catch today. Let me check that. That one was scheduled to leave at 5:30. Let's check the radar for a minute. We have container ships north. Wait, isn't container ships north the one that had the collision? I gotta look that up in a minute. I think that was the one that had a collision when we were in Rotterdam that week. Also, my internet is really slow. Yeah, we have the MSC Audrey that's just left port. 365 meters by 51. Cool. It is? Oh, that one is coming out now. Oh, that's a cool one to catch. Oh, we got some stuff going. It's nice. Also, for all the late joiners, I had some McDonald's for dinner while coming here. I ordered a big Coke because it was warm. I was like, yeah, we gotta get a big Coke. And they gave me 2 big Cokes. So I got a Coke for free. Let's have them imagine if she runs over another ship now. That would be crazy. I also saw that somebody posted a very interesting article in the Discord today that there is a cruise ship that will be, I don't know if they're going to sail it or if they're going to drag it to Ghent. So they're going to have to go through the sluices here, a cruise ship, to be scrapped completely. So I really hope we can get info on when she's coming here, because I really want to catch a a cruise ship taking a corner here. That's gonna be crazy. Hey Roadhog. Roadhog, I saw you in a very cool stream this morning, or yeah, this afternoon. I saw you type in there. It's some very cool planes landing in a Schiphol. And then also the Solong, which is one of the ships that caught fire on the North Sea, I think. Was that one of the two that collided? Is also gonna go to Ghent to be scrapped, is what I read. So some interesting stuff coming here in the next few weeks / month. Where's the ship gone? I'm trying to look. Oh, there she is. Hey AGB, good afternoon, good evening. It will be towed. Oh, you have more info, awesome. I was assuming that was going to be towed. It didn't look ship or like sailing ready. AGB, if you ever have info on when it's happening, you can always DM me on any platform. Always interesting in learning stuff like that, so we can catch it. It's the Astoria. That is going to be. I also want to check where in Ghent that the scrapyard is. I wonder if I can get close to my camera to like make some pictures, stuff like that. Hey Rama, good I keep saying good afternoon, good evening. Even though it's blazing warm, 32 degrees, I'm still happy to be out by the river for today. A rough week. Probably the worst week in years. Kimo, it's funny that you say that. Somebody, I think it was Corv, yeah, Corv actually DM'd me information about that. So indeed, I am able to fly a drone over the river. I wouldn't do it on this spot though, because the spot just left to me is an absolute no-fly zone because of the chemical plant. But once we're at Walsorden, I think drone flying is definitely something I want to look into. So stay tuned for that in the next few months. I gotta save up some money though. Drones are good drones, not drones. Good drones are quite pricey, and I do want to have a really good one that I can clean HDMI into the stream. So yeah, drone stuff is also coming in the near future. Yeah, the thing is what I'm going to do is I'm going to print that document, or at least the pages that are relevant, and just leave them in my car. If there's ever discussions with the Popo, because they probably don't know it themselves, I can say, look, this is the thing, this is the map, we're good here. Yeah, I can. Apparently, after they declared this a nature reserve, the river, they did allow exceptions for drone flying, except in area where it's like, yeah, there's dedicated breeding areas for birds. You cannot fly there, but that's not an issue for us. The C-70s are really big. Yeah, indeed they are. So we got a little coaster. I was talking too much. The Andrea, 83 by 13 meters. Came from Southwick in the UK. I've thought about it, monkey. Then I thought the gear doesn't really like water that much, so let's not do it. Get your drone license. It will depend on which drone that I'm gonna buy. If it's below 250 grams, so DJI Mini, I don't need a license, I just need to register it. But I might actually get a bigger drone for more stability, and then I do need to get a license. It's not free, but it doesn't cost a lot. You need to follow like a course, do an exam, then you get a certificate, yada yada. So this is the, sorry, Amadeus Diamond. What a name for a ship. She came from Gijón in Spain. Can I believe that thing went all the way from Spain? Such a tiny coaster. It's crazy. You got it via Luxembourg for free online. I mean, I don't mind doing a little course. I think it's gonna be fun to do, actually. I love learning new stuff, so hopefully I'll learn something new. For you it's 12 degrees, I'm cold, oh my god. It's time to move a bit more south, Wakandas. So yeah, now of course a little bit torn. What do we do next with the stream? What will be the first expansion that we will do? Will we get the drone, better camera, the mic setup that I've been talking about since forever? There's many options here. I feel like a drone is probably the logical one to do next. Theoretical online training with online, yeah, that's also how you do it in Belgium. It's an online training and an online exam. Although I think it's only 1 year valid in Belgium, which is kind of sad. These are the ships I like to sail on, really. Very adventurous. Looks like they had some problems in the Bay of Biscay. They were drifting and not under command for a while. Ooh. Maybe they had some rough weather there. An underwater drone and then just get sucked into the propeller. It would be short-lived. No, but I'm actually excited to try a drone out. It's gonna be really like next level for the stream. We can fly above these beauties. Sarcasm off. I'm not sarcastic. I'm gonna double down on the drone for sure now that I know that it's legal. It's an absolute no-brainer to make some very cool shots. I believe the only rule that applies is that you have to stay 25 meters away at all times from the ships, which is not a problem. Hey Dro, good evening. Nice set of ships leaving us now. The only thing is, like, the proper drones are really expensive. I've been looking at the DJI stuff, and just the remote controller that I would need to have clean HDMI feeds for the stream is like, how much was it? 1,000 euros, just the controller, not even the drone. So it's gonna hurt. Yep, that's another thing I come is indeed, if I have a drone, I can make some really cool shorts of these ships. And that's gonna be indeed my gateway into shorts. And it's also something I was thinking. Yeah, exactly, Kimo, that's true. And as I said, I probably would never fly the drone in this spot, but I would do it at other spots on the river, like Walsorden, most preferably. Because of the big chemical plant that's here, because that's a big no-fly zone at all. And one hiccup and you have 1,000 euro sub. No, later I think, Sulzi. So it was first scheduled for 7 p.m. and when I looked this morning it was already like 9 p.m. for scheduling, so I think it's not gonna, yeah, No, Gavin, I gave updates in the Discord, but yeah, you have to be on. No, I wasn't able to stream the MSC Germany. We had a family emergency on Monday. And then eventually, actually, it came in on Tuesday, I think. It came in even late. And also the departure, I missed it. I saw pictures of people who spotted it here. It looked glorious. It still had mostly all the yellow MSC containers all the way around it. Yeah, I'm sad that we missed it, but it is what it is. Isn't Toul a no-fly zone? Yeah, Toul is a no-camera zone. You cannot even make pictures there. Well, the fam is okay, but the pet that we had to put to sleep has unfortunately left us. Which left a big gaping hole in our hearts. Cruise tube. And then now that we're on the topic of bad news, more bad news, there was an opportunity, well, the opportunity is still there, but to sail with Dutch Fella, one of the Twitch viewers, from Rotterdam to Terneuzen here on a museum ship. I always thought it was on Friday, but unfortunately they're leaving on Thursday next week. And I'm afraid I might not get time off from work. I'm gonna check on Monday, but I don't think I'll get time off. There's already stuff planned at work and stuff like that, so. Yeah. It's really sad. I procrastinated too much on it. I should have messaged Dutch Fella a lot earlier. It's my own stupid fault. Lessons were learned. Moin, Billy. Hey, Errolf. Enough with the bad news. Am I surviving the heat? It's okay. Well, yes, that is true, Kimo. But I might, it's not, maybe, it's a maybe. I might go to Rotterdam next weekend, because on Friday and Saturday there's two cool cruise ships that we could spot there. One of them is called Independence of the Seas. So that's one of those like Caribbean cruises. So those are big boys. So we might catch that one next week, but that's also a maybe. We'll have to see how things go with the fam and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. And then, yeah, as I said earlier, there is a 77-year-old cruise ship that is going to come to Ghent. I assume in the next few weeks that it's coming here for scrapping. So it's going to be tugged out here. We know. It's funny because now it's low tide and you can see how low the MSC letters still are. Because she's already, well, she's not close, but she's quite close. If you look like this, she's not that far away, is she? Yet, the letters are still hidden. Well, they sit in the pool, Loof. People go to places where they can sit on well, or on a beach in the water, or in a pool, and it's enjoyable. My kids were in the pool a few hours today. We have like a little pool in the backyard for them. Anything special? Nothing super special today. I was hoping to catch a 400-meter one, but unfortunately it's gonna come in too late. It's gonna come in after dark. There is a 365-meter ship underway though, so that's quite a bigger one. And then also the container ship's North is underway. That is the, oh, sorry, I bumped into the camera. That is the same ship that ran over an inland ship 2 weeks ago. So brace yourselves. Yeah, 365 is also decent size, that's true. We got another container ship approaching. I feel like I should try the lens again in this light condition. Let me try the polarizing filter lens. This is the Kestrel, 172 meters by 27 meters. She came from an anchor point. I can check, hang on, let me try the lens for a second here. I'm just gonna hold it in front of the camera. Check the difference. It kind of reduces the stuff a little bit. And if I then do it like this, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I'm not sure for you guys. I think this lens is mostly for photos intended, not really for filming. Yeah, I tried to rotate it in different ways, Monkey. Yeah, it does make it a bit... So the main goal of this lens, this glass, is to reduce reflections. I do like the light conditions though. It's really nice today. Hey Scythe, good evening. You missed the start. Well, we actually had an exclusive start on Kick first. I did a little build-up stream where I was building the whole setup while I was already live on Kick. So the Kick viewers got a little exclusive. I might also do a breakdown stream after today's stream on Kick. Hey Silver Molly, good evening. I keep saying good afternoon. Indeed, Kick exclusive. Yeah, for those who joined later, the only big one that you missed was that one over there. It was one of those like general cargo ships with a massive hangar container crane thing. It's one of those like buildings on top of the ship, but it's actually a crane. Follow me on Kick, thanks Mikey. We don't do it for the money. It's not for the money. It's not. Exclusive content. Trust me, if I was doing this for the money, I should be doing something completely else. Low bit rate, really? Again? Let me check. Yeah, it is low bit rate. What the heck? This is the second time today that this happened. Oh, it's the limited IRL, the IRL toolkit thing that does that. But it is indeed low. Why is my bit rate so low? What the heck? Who's jamming the signal? It seems to be recovering now. Nope, still low. Okay, let me restart the Bella box for a minute. Monians, good evening. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick restart of the thing. Wait, maybe it's coming back now? Wait. Okay, I think the bitrate is coming back. No, we're good. Okay, I don't have to restart. We're good. That was weird. I had it when I was starting as well. Anyway, fixed. We're back at full bitrate now. Thanks for letting me know. Also, are we oh, we're not connected to OBS, that's why. Couldn't see my bitrate either. Connections, OBS, save and test. There we go, connected to OBS. Cool. So I wanted to check where the Castrel came from before we see her here. She came from Hamburg. Hamburg. I had some McDonald's before I came here, Lou. I actually got a free Coca-Cola because I ordered one. I was like, oh, it's warm weather, I'll get a big one, right? And then they gave me two big ones. I paid for one, I checked the receipt. So I have a lot of Coca-Cola. I can feel it in my veins. How much is that, like 2 big ones? Is that like a liter? Yeah, that's a liter of cola. Jesus Christ. I mean, I am a big Coca-Cola drinker, but a liter, that's maybe a bit much. No, it's 0. Oh, you want to know my order? I got 2 hamburgers, a double cheeseburger, and 6 spicy chicken nuggets. Yes, I didn't get any fries. I'm crazy like that. I also brought frozen water bottles. It's hella nice. Let me open one. No, that's true. See, that's true. They're unhealthy in another way, I would say. It's a crazy order. A lot of people think I'm crazy for having no fries. Well, I'm not always in the mood for fries, but like a burger I can always eat. What is happening with the stream today? Maybe what? Oh man, hang on. I might have an idea. What? Oh no, the Balabox might be borked in. Hang on, let me try something here. This is probably it, right? I'm just gonna wiggle. Okay, if there's any LSD stuff that happened just now, let me know. Hey Peter. Lekker bakken. Yeah, it's very warm indeed today. No? Okay. Thought I knew the issue. Interesting. But I do think I don't eat that unhealthy. I do have a very bad snack habit. That's look at all the yellowish smoke coming off the MSC. Looks disgusting. Like during regular weekdays, I always eat I cook like 5 days a week. I cook meals for the fam and myself. Always a lot of veggies involved. So yeah. Some occasional artifact, I'm not thinking about. Okay. I mean, I still see weird blips in the bitrate. There you go, it's going down again. There's definitely something weird happening. The colors are a bit washed today? Really? I actually made it so they should be a bit more vibrant. Interesting. The Abito. There's a little tanker here in front. Let's check, coming in from the coast, I see 1 ship. There's also 2 bulk carriers parked on the other side of the river. That's about it. Maybe it's the smoke. It's very yellowy, the smoke. It's crazy. He's a dirty girl. The red paint was popping red earlier today. I mean, I didn't change anything in between, so. So I did notice that. Can anyone chat on YouTube? Is my YouTube still working? Just any message in the chat on YouTube, just to verify that I can still read it, because I can't see the YouTube view count anymore. Oh, did they give us mock warning for today? Okay, there it is. Thank you, Jacob Anacondas. Grootwink, good evening. Lunette, hello. Welcome in, everyone. YouTube is fine. Yeah, it is. I was just wondering if I could still connect with my chat app to YouTube. These nuts, I can see you, May. So, guys, now that you're all on YouTube, you might as well click the like button, right? Because that will help other people find the stream better. According to my weather app, the air quality is an 8 out of 10. Ooh. I mean, it's just because of the heat, like, it's disgustingly warm. Holy moly. That scared me. Condas, thank you for the YouTube membership. 3 months. Thank you, man. And also thank you for all your help with the stream. Appreciate that. Vlietenkieker, moin. You need to sign in for the like button. Damn it. Well, I tried. I'm gonna reconnect to YouTube for a second here. Oh, there we go. Now I see the YouTube count again. I wonder what ship is coming from the coastline. Is that a container ship? Oh, that's interesting. There's an NYK line ship coming, and it's completely empty. There's not a single container on it. Huh. It's still far away, but we'll take a look at it later. Jacob, I've now seen you on all 3 platforms. I appreciate that. Stop. Go. There we go. That's better. Mikey on kick as well. Hi, Mikey. I can't believe the smog around the MSC. It's crazy. Can't wait to smell that. Also, there's some violent bird action happening in the distance. I'm not filming the people, but you can see there in the distance. There's like something happening with the birds. They're going crazy. All right. Yeah, I know, Loof. I saw planes who were carrying it arrive earlier today. Oh, you're coming here in August, Jens. It's awesome. You might see me. I'm here mostly on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. So you can come say hi if you want. Oh, look at that shot. Beautiful. Where's the MSC Azov going? Let's check. Forgot. She's underway to Antwerp. Okay. I guess she's going out. Wait. Her AIS data did not update. Her status is moored. Her destination is still Antwerp. Ship was built in China. She has a capacity of 9,400 TEUs. Moin Ulrich. Like I keep informed. That's the whole thing of a live stream, Simon. Gotta keep everybody informed of on the crazy things that happen. There's also toilet paper on the ground here, but I'm not gonna film it. Hey Monkey Bananas, good evening. Yeah, it's a very sulfuric smoke, and it's like going to the right. So that means once the ship has passed us, we will be enjoying the beautiful sulfuric taste of the ship. Should bring a mouth mask, a gas mask. Ship spotting is a dangerous job, guys. Well, it's not really a job, dangerous hobby. Yes, I will be able to taste the ship, well, at least its exhaust fumes. No, Si. No, we're not going there. Wait, the bitrate dipped again. I think it's my cable. Okay, so I'm wiggling the cable and it's dropping. Let's see if it recovers now. Ooh, it's dropping really bad actually now. What is happening with the connection today? It is recovering now. I think we might be one cable down. Too hot? No, nothing of the setup is warm right now. Twitch always drops. No, it's from where I'm standing to the server. Okay, we're back now, full bit rate. Okay, so I'm just gonna wiggle the cable one more time. I just want to see if this is the cause, and I know I need a new cable. I actually have one, a spare cable. Okay, wiggle the cable, no. Okay, so that's not it. Okay. Maybe it's just the warm weather, I don't know. Ooh, she's a noisy one. The mic probably won't pick it up though. You hear her? Okay, cool. Maybe now's a good time. If you're new to the stream and you like the relaxing ship spotting vibe, don't forget to drop a follow. If you're watching on Twitch or Kick, or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, it's free. helps out the channel a lot, and you'll also see when I'm live next time. Hey Tajama. Oh, yeah, we have a very warm weather. Get the little, wait, where is it? Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's there. They're lowering the pilot's ladder. So later on at Vlissingen, the river pilot will get off and then the sea pilot will get on. It's crazy if you look at that and you know that's a person, and you then like slowly pan out, that you really get a sense of how big this thing is, especially if you keep staring at the person as you zoom out. Is Midsummer a thing elsewhere? No, it's not really celebrated here or anything. We just say, oh, it's the longest day of the year. Shoot, get out of here. I'm about to taste her smoke, because this yellow sulfuric smoke is inching towards me now. I'm gonna have a nice smell in a minute or two, I think. Oh, that's cool, Cater Cakes. The Now Victoria. LSD again. Damn, dude. Oh, there it is. Oh, bruh. Oh yeah, that's smelly, that one. We're officially on the way to winter now. Honestly, I didn't think winter was that bad this year. We were able to do a lot of streams. It was chilly at times, but honestly, I'd rather have cold than too hot. The thing with heat is that once you're already naked, you cannot take off another layer of clothes. If you're cold in winter, you can always like put on another layer of clothing. Right? At least that's my theory. Or do some movement indeed, yeah, jumping jacks, exactly. So I like summer, I like the weather, but I don't like when it gets too warm. Like today, it's too warm for me. It's also the reason why I'm streaming this late, because yeah, I don't want to stand here in the full-blown sun this afternoon. Also, I'm in a public area, I cannot be naked when I'm too warm. Also, nobody would want to see that. It's disgusting, so that's why we're live this evening. We've got a portable AC unit on. Nice, Simon, nice. I have found a very cool trick though this year. So we have a little pool for the kids. It's like, I don't know, 60 centimeters high, 3 meters in diameter, like a little circle. And we do have like a heat pump for it. But that heat pump blows very cold air out of the fan. So what I did is I put that heat pump in front of my window for the living room, and I just opened the living room window on a little bit, and then it just blasts the cold air into the living room, and it literally works like an air conditioning. It cools down the whole living room to like 2-3 degrees in an hour. It's so good. And it heats the pool at the same time. I've actually come to the point now where the pool is too warm. I cannot use the pump anymore for cooling the inside because the pool was already 35, 36 degrees. It felt like going into a bath. And the kids were like, no, Dad, it's too warm. It's like, okay, I'll stop warm heating it. Remember you putting the pool up? Yeah, I think I've put a pool up on stream twice in the past 6 years. The 36 degrees is super nice. Like in the evenings now, when you go in, the pool is like nice and warm. It's really, really good. Yeah, now we need to add a cooling system to my pool as well, because it's too warm. Is that a catamaran? Or is that? Yeah, I think it's a catamaran. When you shall meet up, gotta come to TwitchCon EU, Mikey. I'll probably be there again next year. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the convention. I'll be in Rotterdam, probably. It's the Tramontane. It's a very exotic name. 12 by 7 meters. Oh, look at that! It's getting hammered by the wake of the MSC Azov. That was cool. Yeah, we'll have to see if there will be one. That's a good point. Many people seem to think they will do another one, so we'll see. Yeah, for all who joined a little bit later, we might be in Rotterdam again next weekend, maybe, for cruise ship spotting. The MSC also is going to Le Havre, indeed. This one in Manchester. It's always specific. Okay, in a minute or two, we will see a completely empty container ship appear on the horizon. Let's check on radar. It's always weird when you see these like completely empty container ships. What is that ship? Oh, there's a river cruise on the other side of the river. Can I see it? Not yet. So this one came from Le Havre, the one that we're about to see. There it is. The NYK. The NYK. What was the name again of the ship? The NYK Diana. I can still get that song in my head. Diana, Diana. Is that therapy? I don't know. I just. Well, this one is going to for maintenance or something. Maybe if you still have a Condas, maybe you can check if there's any dry docking scheduled for this one. It's so weird to see completely empty. Yeah, I think she's 100% empty, judging by how high she is in the water. Yeah, then it's probably the therapy one, Loof, that I have stuck in my head. I like your the way you bring it in text. So she is coming in for maintenance. That's like in 7 days from now. What if she's gonna go to EDR shipyards? Come back to her in a minute. I want to take a look at the catamaran. Look at that thing. It's looking fancy. It also is no longer moored, finally. Does that flag say that it's just the name of the ship? Cool. Of course, we are here for the big boys. Look how high that bulge is. If there ever was a time to use your bulge or bulb emote, now's the time. Look at that thing. Yeah, it's at Ramontani, which is the name of the sailboat. A bit LSD while zooming in, so there's something with the zoom. Wow, that's really bad. And before we have to get a new camera after all. I'll do some testing when I'm back home then. Thanks for letting me know, EG. That's a bow indeed. How many Cokes are you in now? I still have like, I don't know, I think 75% of the second one. So what is that, like 700 milliliters? Something like that. 600 milliliters. I've actually switched to my frozen water bottle that I'm sipping on every few minutes. Ship feels weird. It's crazy to see a ship like this empty. It's cool though. It's unique. I mean, if she goes a little bit higher in the water, she'll capsize in the corner. What is a draught? 7.7 meters still. We'll have a look. If there's still a line on her that's readable. You can almost see her propeller blade. Hey Martin, good evening. I don't know if you see the screw. Almost, man, almost. Take a look at her up close when she's really close. Just look how that bulb is sticking out of the water. It's crazy. Well, she can use a nice leg of paint. Hopefully good rust rating on her. Propeller, I don't know if propeller or screw is I think both are used. Maybe Kaldas can elaborate on what the proper term is once you work on these ships. I always use propeller, but only a 6? Like, I will give her a 7. Yeah, I was looking for the line, but I don't see. I want to see her drop. I assume the line was there at some point, but it's completely faded. Oh, there's the line. Can we see? Can we see? She is still like 7.7 meters deep, yeah? Hang on. That's the 8 meter, 7 meter mark. That's not 7 full, then it's 6 point. She's just 6 meters, I think. And draught. Nope. Dude, look at that. Wow. That's cool. Prop splash. It's really crazy to see her fully empty like this. Artifacts on the algae, really? We hadn't seen him yet today, but there he is. Our favorite seagull, Steven. Just taking a bath right now. Propeller is so cool. He always is. He always is. Oh, we missed it. He was like flexing his wings while standing up. Oh, I see the biggest one for today in the distance now. The next MSC ship. No, the one in the front is the one that crashed with an inland ship 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago now, I think. But in the distance behind her, you see the big MSC ship that is coming towards us. It's a big boy. Jens, I think you're a lot behind on the video. Jens on YouTube just typed no containers on board. Crashed, yeah. So the weekend that we were in Rotterdam for the convention, yeah, we also did cruise ship spotting there. On the river here, a smaller container ship, so this one, collided with a small inland ship. Luckily, well, there was 1 or 2 people to the hospital, but nothing really bad. So luckily everybody survived. But yeah, this one just basically went over one of the inland ships. And now it's heading out again, so curious to see if we'll see any damage, or maybe she was 3 weeks in Antwerp being repaired. I don't know what they did with her actually. Let me check her history. So this is the container ship's Noord. Yeah, it has a very original name. No, she's been sailing since that incident, because she was in Dublin, Belfast, Greenock, and then she came back to Antwerp. So I can't believe that she didn't even sustain any damage from that. It's crazy. Did they not see it? I don't know how the incident happened. One of the pilots on Twitter wrote like a whole Twitter thread about it. I didn't really read it yet. That's the thing, right? I think all these ships, like, they have pilots on board, so it will never be an absent or a drunk captain or a first officer or whatever. I assume it's bad maneuver from the inland ship, maybe. Melina is coming back to Vlissingen. Oh, thank God, Scythe. Thank God. Our favorite green goddess is coming back. No, so I'm actually trying a new position for the mic, but I need to, yeah. No, so the mic is now at a little, you know, like little chest hole that everybody has. Apparently that's the perfect position for a microphone to be placed. So it's there. But I'm just wibbling around the bottle. Sorry, forgot about that. Yeah, it's also perfect for noise bottles, that is true. Nothing coming in anymore from the coast. Let me check radar for a minute here, as we wait for the container ship's Noord to come closer. We do have a nice butt shot of the NYK Diana. This is, ooh, no, too far up. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let me check radar. Coming in from the coastline. The BBC Jade is underway. Wait, that one is going to Poland? Why is it coming on the river? It's a bit weird. Silvamar is going to Vlissingen. Another NYK ship, the NYK Nebula, is also underway. We're talking about an hour out. The MSC Kiteri. Ooh, that's another 366 meter. Ooh, that one is coming in. That's cool. We'll definitely catch that one before 10. And behind the MSC. Oh no, I thought the 400 meter ship was also underway, but it's a 300 meter ship. The CMA CGM ship is coming in. Okay, some stuff coming in a little bit. And then coming from Antwerp, we have the container ship's Noord. And then anything else? The MSC Audrey, which is the big one. But behind the MSC Audrey, there's a big gap of nothingness. So that will be one of the final ships that we see from Antwerp today, I think. Okay. Not the chest hole. Yeah. 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 Damn seagull noises. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Here we go. Ah, there's flies on my neck. That's disgusting. Wait, where did he go? Ah, there he is. I think he's looking for crabs. A nice snack. Yeah, I think he's diving for them. Or maybe a little fishy that's there now. No, 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 no. Come back. Come back. There we go. Is it salt? Yeah, yeah, it's still salt water here. Crabs in the chat. Oh, yeah, we've seen Stephen butcher many crabs before. Where are you going? Oh, he's playing hide and seek. There he is. Oh, oh, he had something. That must have been a little fishy or something. Dude, he swallowed it whole. Alright. Will be our next ship. It'll be interesting to see if this one has like scratch marks on the bow or anything from that collision. What's up, Tita Tank? I guess it's more easier to eat garbage than to scavenge for food in the water.
Komt ook nog veel in voor foto's.
Ja. Oh, not the lady. Still the ship camera. Water so peaceful today. Go. We're about to cross each other. Oh, damn it, camera. Max zoom. Ah, that sucks. The hit was on starboard side, so we probably won't see any of the damage. Gotcha.
Ja, voor wat? Mag je ook niet over? Het is te warm in die auto, slim.
Was a man in the distance having a discussion with his teenage daughter. And then I'm wondering, will I be like this in 10 years? My daughter is a teenager. Hey Brian, 31 degrees indeed. It's blazing warm today. Also, wow, I wonder if the camera will pick this up. Let's try. There's like a yellow sulfuric glow all the way across. Oh yeah, the camera does pick it up. It's like this yellow curtain that's hanging over the river. It's literally all the way there, all the way, as far as the eye can see. Like a yellow curtain of sulfuric smoke. Is that all from the MSC Audrey? There's no way that's only from one ship. I guess it's just very bad atmospheric conditions. As a father of two daughters, then yes, you will. Damn it. She's already feisty at 4 years old now, so looking forward to that. I swear my wife wasn't that. I mean, so if there's any damage, it's on the side that we're looking at now, right? So maybe we should do the mega zoom. Ooh, sorry. Well, there's a lot of heat haze in between us and this ship. I don't see any significant damage though from this distance. So we zoom out again. Yeah, nothing. I assume there's nothing like true damage on her as she just kept sailing after it happened. Does the monitor take over the touchscreen? No, so I still control the camera through the touchscreen of the camera. The monitor is a cheap monitor. It's just for displaying what I'm looking at. Oh, so I enabled like a cool horizon leveling thing, and you can see it if I come out of a zoom. You will see in a minute, you will see like the horizon rotate. Get ready. Oh, that was too much. That's so trippy. Moin, Kex. Good afternoon. Well, good evening. In Germany, you have a mythical place, Bitterfeld. It had a chemistry sulfur glow all year round. Really? Sounds like a healthy place to live. For those of you who are just joining, we still have two big container ships underway. We have a 365 meter one coming from Antwerp and a 366 meter one coming from the coast. So we got those two still to come today. Hang on, I wanted to show you guys something. I just noticed, hang on, where is it? Further there. River cruise ship in the distance. Fortunately, they're taking the other side of the river, so I can't really see them that well, but there they are. Does the camera do the horizontal thing? Yeah, it's the camera doing it, EG. So it's an option that it had. I didn't even know it had it until I think it was, yeah, it was this morning and around noon. I was going through my whole camera, and then giving all the settings to ChatGPT. ChatGPT knew I was live streaming, ship spotting, and so on, and then it gave me advice on what maybe the best settings are. A rollator ship spotted. Yeah, that was the Rosa Alea. But yeah, eventually I would like to get a full frame camera because I think it's gonna be so much better. But they're expensive, the good ones. So I think I've been thinking about it while sitting here. I think the next thing that we'll do, it won't be the audio thing, it won't be the full frame camera, it will be the drone. I think it's just the logical step for this stream to incorporate drone flying. Where's my bottle of water? Oh, there's my bottle of water. Actually, I'm not sure. From the footage that I remember seeing, I do think it's to our left now. So I guess that is starboard, right? So from where we're looking the left side. Actually, I don't know. If the person who was filming it was standing on the other side of the river, then it might have been this side. We'll see if we can see anything. So tell that the water is definitely rising again. The track shows it being on the port side when passing. Okay. I should really look into that accident. I never looked properly into what happened there because I was at Rotterdam, too busy. I haven't thought about it anymore until now. It will be cool to see what happened. Well, it's not cool that it happened, but you know. Oh, it's an LNG powered ship even. Luckily this thing is sturdy. You don't want LNG to explode. We are in the middle of hour 2 of the stream. Small little shout out. Don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch and Kick if you want to see more streams in the future. Or if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to click the subscribe button. It's free. And then you'll see when I'm live next time. Probably tomorrow. But and if you're on YouTube, you can of course also smash that like button. That will help other people find my stream as well. Actually, these container ships, ship names are really silly. There's also one called Container Ships Fun. En push het duimpje omhoog voor de Dutchies. I love the noise these ships make when it's so quiet like this. Hey Brian, good evening. Really wish I had a good microphone to capture this. Such an awesome noise. Amazing weather. A little bit too warm, but can't complain. Why ships? Holy moly. That is a big read. Sarah. Thank you for the raid, Sarah. How's Luxembourg? So you finally left Belgium? I thought you would never leave. I thought you liked it here too much. So I thought Sarah was gonna stay in Belgium for the next few weeks. Well, readers, welcome to the banks of the Westerschelde River. I think 3 weeks ago now, or 2 weeks ago, Sarah was standing here beside us. But today it's a very warm, yet very relaxing day on the river. You're actually watching a container ship that 3 weeks ago had an accident. It ran over a small inland ship. It literally just ran over it. But it didn't even scratch it by the looks of it. There's no visible sights on her bow that would indicate anything happened to her. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't see any damage either. Look at the bulb doing its thing. That's crazy. Really cool. And we do have two big ships underway. The first one is already on the horizon. It is right over there. That thing is 365 meters long, 51 meters wide. So that one is coming our way in a little bit. It ran over a small, and then you got ads. Oh no. Sorry, London. Classic Twitch, running ads. You don't want it. How many tons? The big one that is coming, usually we don't talk in tonnage for these ships, so we talk in the capacity, how many containers fit on her. This one specifically that I just zoomed in on, I don't have it. I do have her summer dead weight, that is 179,762 tons. I assume that one will probably be around 15,000 container capacity. Oh, sorry, I forgot to film. You're running at quite a pace. So on the river, on average, they go somewhere between 15 to 30 kilometers an hour. That's usually the range within they will be moving. Oh, I was so close. So the big container ship that's approaching is 14,812 TEUs. If you would line those up in like a line, that line would probably be 100 kilometers long. Wait, let me do it. Exclamation mark, line up. And then 14,812. So if you would load the ship to the max and you line up all the containers in a line, the line would be 90 kilometers long. That's how much stuff fits on these ships. The bulb is not, yeah, I know the bulb is not in an optimal position right now. We do also have, of course, the longest day of the year here on the river. We still have plenty of daylight left. Sun sets at 10, so that's in 2 hours from now. So I do expect to see two very big ships before the sun sets. So basically this one sailed over one of these, but maybe a smaller version of these, because this is quite a big one. And I think it was an inland general cargo ship, not a tanker. This is an inland tanker ship by the looks of it. But yeah, we go from here all the way over there. And that's our next big girl that's coming. Yes, I learned in some parts of the world, summer solstice is even like a public holiday or something. People get like the day off and stuff like that. Here it's just, oh, it's the longest day of the year. There she is, the MSC. Oh, she's ready for a long distance journey, so that means that she's gonna be well loaded. 365 meters long, 51 meters wide. Built in 2023, so she's only 2 years old this year. And she's currently on the way to Port Kelang in Malaysia. So she has like a 3-week journey ahead of her. I love it when these ships set off for the big journey to Asia. They're always pretty well filled then, as you can clearly see. We got Friday off. There you go. That's crazy. Then again, I can't complain. Belgium has so many public holidays already. Sorry, I'm battling the mount here. Would I mind doing on the Hirema stuff? Oh, should I be worried that it's gone? It's still there. Got info on it, EG? I need info. When is it leaving? So for the people who are new here, as you can see over there on the other side of the river, it's like this massive structure that is being built there. You can even see cranes alongside of it. This is a massive structure that will be dragged out to sea, and then they will lower it into the sea as the base for a platform or something. So they're constructing it there, and at some point in July, I think it was planned, they're gonna drag this out to the sea. I really want to be there when that happens. But I still haven't seen any info on when it is gonna happen. Yes, size. It's almost exclusively religious holidays. Anything specific I should look for, EG? We'll go back to the Audrey in a minute. I think EG is trying to snipe the stream. He's actually standing on top of the structure waving at us. Alright, our next big girl that's gonna come by. Hey, too awkward. Oh, look at that founder's badge. Woo. She is loaded indeed, ready for the long trip to Malaysia. Ooh, sorry, there we go, it's better. We need him to have days off. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of public holidays myself. They're always like, everything is closed and there's nothing to do. You were testing 6 degrees of separation. You said that another streamer's girlfriend works at Hirima. Oh. I should get in contact with that streamer so his girlfriend can then tell me when that thing is gonna head out, so we know and we can film it. I mean, I'm following their socials, the Hirima socials, but they don't really post much stuff. So it's really hard to know when this thing will leave. It looks like a Jenga ship, or it's all just little Lego bricks. What is that ship behind her? Oh, that's a little tanker ship that's coming our way as well. Oh, we also got a little, what is this? Oh, let's see, what do we have here? A little fishing boat. Oh wait, no, it's the Koenig. It's the water police, isn't it? Maréchaussée. Oh, it's like, no, it's like more like customs, border patrol stuff. Yeah, this is more customs, Maréchaussée. Marine? Okay. Oh, it's actually the Marine then, Navy. Oh. We're slowing down. We're caught. They're gonna come on land. They're gonna harass me. Sir, can you even be here for filming? It's military police. Okay. I feel like we've talked about Maréchaussée before on stream. She's a noisy boat. Wow, it's a loud engine. Are they shirtless? No, but I am. Jail stream. Oh, I'm such a menace to society. That man trying to film ships sailing by. He's an absolute menace. We really gotta harass him. Unacceptable. It's because of the NATO top in The Hague. They come all the way out here. There's actually plenty of ship spotters on the outside, on the edge of the parking lot here. They're all making photos of that one. Interesting. Oh, we got something. That looks like a dredge to me. Oh yeah, it's the DC Bruges, or Brugge, or how they say it locally, Brugge. Yeah, this is a dredge ship. If you don't know what a dredge is, it can basically suck up sediment from the bottom of the river or the sea and then dump it somewhere else. Moin, Ria. Oh, we got a hunk. Hey, we got another hunk. We've been hunked at twice now in the past 6 months. Hey, Paul. I think there was somebody on board that knew the people that are here. Also, why is what is happening with the flag? Check that flag. Zoom LSD. Yeah, there's something happening when I'm zooming with the... Well, I'll have to troubleshoot that one. Freaky flag. Kemo, is that true that the no-fly zone extends all the way here for the NATO top? That's so far away. That could be a fun emote. It is? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, we're approaching the end of hour 2. I gotta do my hourly sellout moment. Guys, if you're new to the channel, or girls, or anything else you identify as, if you're new to the channel and you like the relaxing vibe of being by the water with me, looking at the ships, don't forget for the Twitch viewers to follow. If you're watching on Kick, yes, we're also live there. Don't forget to follow there as well. If you're watching on YouTube, yes, we're live on 3 platforms. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Then you'll see when we're live next time. There we go. Hourly sellout moment done. Thank you. Hey, Dutch fella, I saw your message, dude. So I'm gonna check on Monday at my job if I can get underneath a few meetings that were planned on Thursday. So I'll know by Monday if I can come out. I do like the offer for staying on the ship. I think it's probably the most convenient to do as well, and the cheapest option. So if I can, I'll do it. But I'm not optimistic about my chances for getting time off from work. I really messed up. I should have messaged you earlier. It's my bad. I was procrastinating too much. Attack helicopters. Aren't I the CEO of my app and my stream? Yes. Of my day job? Absolutely not. There's also the green ship that you see in front of the big MSC is also a dredge. If only I could just work for myself full time, that would be the dream. I don't think that's anything for the near future. Well, good thing that I don't have a drone yet then, since there's a no-fly zone for the NATO top, like freaking 60, 80 kilometers from here. No, it's making a little bit of money, Kibaru, but not nearly enough to call it a full-time job or anything. I think I have to at least double what I earn now to even consider doing that full-time. I would love to do it full-time because that would give me so much more room for streaming as well. Got another ship coming out of the canal. Let's see. You can see a lot of ship spotters there. I got a thunderstorm. Tomorrow there's chances of thunderstorms here, so we might have to see if it's possible for the stream or not. I think it will be fine though. This is the Marcus, another coaster. No, it's more like a general cargo ship, not really a coaster. Thunderstorm streams, what is it, storm chasing, that's what I wanted to say. I would love the day that I can say to my job, hey guys, go fuck yourself. I'm leaving, I'm quitting. Unfortunately, I need the job. Hey, I'm all for that future, May. Oh, God. Stop making me jealous, Dutch fella. I know what I'm missing out on. I was really convinced that it was going to be Friday and everything was going to be fine. I was like, damn it. Although it would be very early for streaming, so that would kind of be a bummer. The Europe mornings are always like a big hole on Twitch. Everybody's doing other things then. But yeah, I'll definitely do my best to free up from work on Thursday. So I got work to do on... My main job on Monday is to get time off on Thursday. Sounds funky. So yeah, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, what we're talking about, so Dutch fella offered us a ride on a museum ship from Rotterdam all the way to Terneuzen here. I thought it was on Friday, but yeah, we messaged and it's on Thursday next week. So maybe I'll be able to make it work, but we'll have to see. And actually I read up on the ship. It's a very interesting ship. It used to be a pilot ship back in the days. And then it got like repurposed for many IDs and things. And now it's a museum ship. So yeah, definitely interesting history on that boat. Oh god, is there a guy with loud music on the stand here? That would suck. Okay, turn down the music. Cool, cool. How many raids? I think one, Ziggy. Ooh, we got another one coming out. All the boats. Ooh, that one is heavily loaded by the looks of it. The Arklow Valiant coming out of the canal here. Look at that thing. Going to Belfast? Yep. Guessed it. Yeah, I'm not gonna call in sick fake. That's just asking for trouble. Especially if you're gonna live stream. From Slaskill. Fertilizer. It's a different type of problem, Mikey. Alright, let's switch to the big girl. She's really close. She's about to do the full frontal shot towards us. There we go. Wait, where did my bottle go? There it is. In Germany, course have decided worker can proceed his hobby on a sick day as long as it's not exhausting. That's interesting. Oh, we got another one coming out. No. When we get the full frontal shot, let's just go very wide. We got the Emma also coming out. Oh my god, Kubara. She's going to Stralsund in Germany. That doesn't sound like a German city though, Sund. Sounds very Finnish or Swedish or something. Or even Norwegian. She goes. It is in the Baltic Sea. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's the same here, Kirby. I don't need to tell anything to my employer. I just need a sick note from a doctor. But in general, we usually do it because, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a bullshitter, so I just say what's wrong. Rugendam. Okay. Oh, there she goes. What a shot. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, Dirk. Good evening. Welcome everybody to the longest day of the year. Do you hear that? Wow, that thing is so loud. That was a little boat speeding up. What the hell is in that thing? It's like a jet engine. That's crazy. Sounds like a jet boat. I think it might be. What a noise. That was impressive. It's definitely a Navy boat, yeah. It's still so loud. It's already so far away. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Albie, yeah, update on the drone flying. Some people did some research and they found a document actually that allows flying drones over the river. So we got our new expansion for the stream soonish. Drone flying will be part of the stream in the future for sure. So that's something to look forward to. Exciting. But I won't be flying drones here. I'll be flying it in the other spot, mostly. So this is not yet the biggest ship for today. There's going to be one bigger one that is coming in from the coastline. But it might be a while before we see it. Oh, the jet boat is coming back. Lekker warm. Oh yeah, it's very warm today, Dirk. But it's nice. I'm in the shadow of my car, so I can't complain. So this thing going all the way to Malaysia for the next 2.5, 3 weeks. So all loaded up for the long distance journey. Oh! That boat is noisy as hell. I'm talking about the little one, not the big one. Sorry, Audrey. This is something we don't see every day, a jet boat. They're having fun. It definitely looks like it. be quiet. She's so noisy. She was louder when she was speeding up though. Time for Audrey. She looks properly filled up actually. I don't see any gaps. A little bit. The first bay after the bridge still has some room left. But other than that, very full. We'll have a ship spotter for size in a minute here. Where is he? There he is. Ship spotter for size. She looks fresh though. Also really cool, her how do you call it again? Anchor chamber is like completely boxed in. So her anchor is completely in this box. Yeah, definitely well filled up, this ship. I sometimes do wonder that myself, Paul. What is on these ships? What does Europe ship to Asia? I guess we do create some stuff that they use there. The tiny pink, oh, and he's at the bow. Yeah, there's one at the last row as well. So you can also do for scale is like, this is the door where a person will fit through. So keep your eyes on the door now. Get ready? I'm gonna zoom out, but keep your eyes on the door, then you'll see the size of this thing. Keep your eyes on the door. There you go. Oh, she's beautiful. We get another one of these later. Also a tiny ship for scale. She goes. Let me check radar. Where's the other big one? Because it was a bit out, but I don't think we had enough time to catch it today. I think the internet is just dipping here today because even my app is slow. Oh, there he is. The MSC Kittery is just about to enter the river. Awesome. Perfect timing. I'm back. Hey, I lost connection to Twitch there for a minute. Let's get a nice thumbnail. Will this be the thumbnail for today's stream? It might be it. With the sun glowing. Is my chat still working or hang on? Okay, it's fine. We good. Oh. Doesn't work on kick. Test, yeah. Test confirmed. The MSC33 is somewhere else. Oh, you spotted the American helicopters. They also arrived today. Alright, let's go back to the next ship. There's one more coming. There we go. Is that lady holding a cat or a dog? I think it's a dog. Oh, it's the Elsa Asperger. I've seen that one before. 99 by 17 meters. Going to Rotterdam. Becoming a regular? Oh yeah, for sure. Even before we start keeping statistics on the ships, we've seen this one a lot. Hey, if you're new to this channel, we do have a little website that keeps track of all the ships that we've seen on stream. Exclamation mark website, if you want to check it out. So we'll just tell you which ships that we've seen, how many, some statistics, some ships we see regularly. And it'll give you info like the flags of the ships and so on. Oh, this is the first one since April. First time we see her since April then, the Elsa. Up here on the river, China, we don't get fishing boats. There are a lot of fishing boats here, but they're all at the entrance of the river, and then they go out at sea. Because we are a little bit further inland. Let me show you, for example, we got time. So this is the direction towards Antwerp that we're looking. If I pan all the way over here, this is towards the North Sea. And then past the big ship in the distance, you'll see the city over there. That is Vlissingen. There's a lot of fisher boat activity there and beyond towards the sea. But not where we are here. They don't have any business of the river. Ooh, we got like a river cruise. Hang on. We got a river cruise coming out. There she is. That was a bit wobbly. In theory, you're allowed to fish here, yes, but I'm not really a fishing kind of guy. Yeah, it's a river cruise, also known as a boomer barge. Because yeah, it's mostly old people who do these types of cruises. The average age on this ship is above the pensioner age for sure. Also, a lot of these river cruises are Swiss or sailing under the Swiss flag. It's very noticeable. My kind of people. I'm not judging, I'm just stating that, yeah, it's mostly old people who do these types of cruises. Don't play techno. Some boomers play techno. Oh, sorry. That was a bit too much. Can't believe it's... How late is it now? 8:40. And there's still like a heat haze when you look towards the ship. It's crazy. So we are waiting one more big ship for today. I think it will be here in like, I don't know, 50 minutes from now, something like that. Which is 366 meters long, which is also the view count that I see here for Twitch. So for every viewer on Twitch, the ship is 1 meter long. Are we boomers now? No, I don't think that's how it works, right? Like, it depends on when you're born, if you're a boomer or not. Because it refers to the baby boom generation, I believe. So I think I fall under the millennial category. Even though I was born technically still in the 80s. Everyone older than me is a boomer. That's another way to look at it. Most here are millennials. Gaffel, I'm using a Canon EOS R50, so it's basically like also a photography camera, and it has indeed a zoom lens on it, which has a range from 24 to 240 millimeters. But it is a crop sensor camera, which means that you gotta multiply that number by 1.6. So the actual range is somewhere from, I think it was 37 to 300 something millimeters for zooming. I was actually looking into better camera this week because I'm still not happy with this one. You got to do math. Well, it's a little bit of math because there's just all these mirrorless cameras have there's 3 different sizes of lenses you can get on a mirrorless camera. There's the, what is it, micro sensor, there's a crop sensor, and then there's a full frame sensor. And that's just how big the little surface is where the light gets projected on. So the bigger the sensor, the more light your camera can capture. So how better it will also be, for example, in low light, but also for sharpness, the bigger sensor will be better. You gotta do science to use. Oh yeah, absolutely. You gotta need a university degree to do. Yeah. Understand. So this will be the last bigger ship for a little bit, but don't go anywhere. There is still a 366 massive container ship underway, which will probably be the big finale for today's stream. I think by the time that one gets here, the sun will be starting to set. Maybe we can film the sunset actually. We'll have to see if we can. Because it is a very clear day. Also, the temperature is finally starting to drop a little bit. Not sure what the overlay says or what the stream elements command says for temperature now. But I feel like we've dropped below 30 degrees. Oh, it still says 31. God damn it, overlay. Huh. Well, maybe I'm just getting used to the temperature then. Zeeland, indeed. That's where we are. We do have a... Oh, this is perfect opportunity to test my my lens thingy again. We have reflection of the sun. Let's try it. I got like this. Oh, that's not the thing that I was looking for. I have this lens, but I think it's not really working for filming. But now we have a good test scenario. Live. Loud bird. Okay, this might be funky for a minute. Screwing it on. Just for a test. Okay, so this is the neutral position. Did this help for the reflection? So far not. So if I now spin it, with this like this. Oh, now it gets worse. So I guess it does help a little bit. Like this. It's not really doing much though, is it? I feel like this is more for photography than anything else. Well, that was a lot of money wasted. Don't ask me how much this little piece of glass costs. It will make you nauseous. Don't ask me how much this little piece of glass costs. I might Hitch chat a bit, maybe. Maybe Hitch was here with me 2 weeks ago. Maybe not. Yeah, it's a polarizing filter, Stellar. $1 million. That's a bit over. Too much. That's a good answer. Tell us. Okay, the little piece of glass costs 140 euros. And it's not even doing anything. I swear to God, photography material is so expensive. It's less than a drone though. We're about to buy a drone. The remote control alone for a drone, it'll probably be €1,000. And then I still need to buy a drone, which will probably be another 1,000. Marktplaats material. Maybe. I want to try it for photography actually, the filter. Because I think it will make a difference with photography, not with filming. You have Nikon glass, yeah, this is for Canon. But well, this should actually fit on any lens, because it's just a screw on. It does a decent job if the sun is behind me. But then I don't really have the sun reflection, because that was the direction we were looking at earlier. The sun behind us. There's a ton of Nikon stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, so I do think that if I get a second camera, which will eventually happen at some point in the future, it will be a Sony. I will go away from Canon. Canon is good for photography, but for filming and videography, Sony tends to be a bit more superior. Also, we're looking at the Tripoli, which is an inland container ship that does go out at sea. It goes to Zeebrugge up the coastline. There's cheaper drones, yeah, but I want quality. I don't want to cheap out. I want a good quality. The reason I need the expensive remote is just so I can do clean HDMI output for the stream. I have a Z9. Gotcha. Has a Tripoli ever been to Tripoli? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. We need... I mean, that's the thing with the ship spotting stuff that I'm doing now. I really do like aim for quality. There's some other improvements that I would like to do, but yeah, the budget is not unlimited. First gotta earn it. So that being said, let's all watch some more ads so I can earn 5 cents from Twitch. So you see the bridge on this ship? That one can move up or down depending on how many containers there are on it. There can actually be a whole other row of containers on top of this row. For a red camera? Are you guys crazy? I'm not buying a red cam. Can even be 2 more rows above. Wow. But yeah, indeed, cameras do get like it gets out of hand at times. 400 TEU, so there's 420-foot containers fitting on that thing. You can divide the number by 2 for these bigger containers that we're looking at, so it can fit 200 of these. That's crazy. The thing is with like a RED camera, for example, it wouldn't make sense for streaming, as because we're streaming, the quality gets compressed so much to stream the video that it doesn't make sense. The Nikon? Nah, I don't want a Nikon. I know which one I want. I would like don't go, okay, I'll tell you what the camera that I would really like to get for the stream is, but again, that won't be anything for the next year, I think. I would like, don't Google the price, by the way. Don't Google how much it costs. You will be nauseous for a while if you do that. But I would like to get the Sony FX30. No, don't Bing it, don't search it, just accept that the Sony FX30 is what I want. It was like a very, very good camera for filming. No, it's not because every YouTuber uses it. It's because I did proper research this week. A lot of research. And like for filming and making stuff look cinematic, the FX30 is the way to go. It is still significantly less than a RAD camera, that's for sure. The Z9 6000. Oof. Well, I guess if I get the FX30 and a lens, I will be in the same price range actually, Peter. Well, I think the big YouTube channels all use the RAD cameras, Loof, like Linus Tech Tips I know uses them. I think the bigger tech YouTubers use the RAD cameras, but yeah. It would not make sense for using that for streaming. Oh really, they quit RAD? Interesting. Probably too expensive. What is that ship over there? What am I looking at here? Searching for something? No. Wait, where is it? There it is. Dude, look at the yellow fog that's hanging in the sky. It's crazy. No, it's further back. Trying to find something that I can see with my naked eye, but for some reason the camera won't see it. Hey, am I crazy? What the hell? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, this should. Oh, there it is. Ah, there it is. Oh, I think. Never mind. I just see the radar tower. I thought it was like a big mast on a ship or something, like an e-rotor. All right. No. Nope. Okay. So we'll have to settle for some inland ships until the next big one approaches. Oh, there's another one on approach I see now as well. What would you prevent? What would you prevent a drone from losing power? They have like fail-safe mechanisms, Gaffel. Like when the battery gets too low, it automatically will return to the place where it started from. Yeah, auto return. Like the one that I want to get will probably have like all these fancy features. It also has like a feature where you can like place an object in the middle and then it will like rotate around it automatically by itself, which will also be cool if I can do that with a ship. It just rotates around the ship or something. Well, we'll see. The fiber optic wire. And then I get the wires tangled with the ship. That would be horrible. Don't mind the weird noises. My one water bottle, frozen water bottle, is overflowing. So I just opened it up and it like started shooting out. And then I was trying to sip it up, the stuff that was coming out, and then it went into the wrong throat hole. I had a difficult moment, guys. Okay. I think we're through. Choking. It wasn't really choking, like the squeaky noise was literally just the bottle. So I have like this frozen water thing. You can just see the bubble in there. So that thing came like, it was like coming up. Because yeah, when water freezes, it expands in volume, right? Science. So as soon as it starts melting, there's no more room for the melted water to go, so it will just like shoot up out of the bottle. Vodka. I may recommend a solid bottle, not a flimsy crackling. I mean, we had these at home. I just threw them in the freezer this morning. Hey Toast, good evening, man. How are ya? You're still on time for one big ship, which is taking its sweet, sweet time. Oh, I see it on the horizon, finally. So it's now entering the river, our final big ship. And then yeah, from Antwerp I don't expect anything anymore. But we'll take a look at the one ship that's coming from the coastline as well in a minute. The noise is very loud on headphones. I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay, I clipped the mic onto. Look at that number. 61 months Prime Toast. Thank you, man, for the support and all the moderator support as well. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I put the microphone on the camera stand and I'll just move away when I'm sipping now. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go choke on some more water. All right, I'm back. I have 2 bottles of water now. I already had this one open. Oh wait, we're zoomed in. That won't work. Got my little ice cubicle. Hey, Rumpy! Thank you for the brand new Prime. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. Welcome to the shore crew. So, this is a little push-pull tugboat, which is pushing 2 barges by the looks of it. Put the bottle in the freezer half full on its side, fill it high. Oh yeah, that's yeah. I could actually do that because I have a not frozen. Oh, I should do that, dude. What a good. What's up, Brian? Oh, hang on. Oh. It's actually a genius idea because I have a bottle on me that is not frozen. I'm just gonna pour that into the one bottle with the ice cubicle. Oh. Oh my god, this is genius. I'll have fresh cold water. Oh, it's the Tunis that we're looking at. I feel like we've seen that one before as well. Beautiful. Your browser isn't doing subs today. Damn. Get it out of here, that browser. Yeah, so now I have this. Nice bottle of water with a very phallic Nice cubicle. Let's stick to the tunis for a minute. Once that one is in, we can go to the other side and check it out. So Toast, you just joined, but you'll be happy to know or to learn that I'm looking into buying a drone, because we've discovered that it is allowed to fly a drone on the river. Not in this spot though, but other spots along the river. So we will have drone stuff soonish. Do I have a thermos bottle? Oh, I do. But I don't know. I just throw these things in the Mini. The problem with the Mini is that there's not a single way to decently live stream from it. There's not a single way to grab the clean output from it and broadcast it. So I'll get a better drone with proper HDMI output, which will cost a lot of money, but I think it's worth it. I think from all the things that I can do to improve the stream now, that will be the one that will bring the most quality of life to the stream. Oh my god, that's amazing. But I still have the DJI Mini. Anybody wants to buy a DJI Mini? 50 euros? I don't know what they're still worth. It's actually a very bad drone. It can only go 12 meters high for some reason, which is nothing. Oh, the water's so good. I've been trying to sip water all stream long, but it wasn't melting. I spent all my money on camera equipment. It's kind of true. I mean, if I wouldn't be spending most of the money that I earned from my streaming business to gear or other expenses, I would just pay 50% tax on it. So what's the whole point of that? I'd rather reinvest it in the stream, get more cool stuff going, than just give it to the government. Hey, now it's working, Sutler. Thank you for the Prime, man. 4-month streak. Appreciate the support, buddy. I'm looking at the DJI Mavic as an option, Jacob, yeah. I had to change browser. Gotcha. Well, there's plenty of options for drones, and yeah, I'll also need to get a piloting license. Dude, am I then officially a captain, a proper pilot, if I get a piloting license for a drone? Somebody actually DM'd me. They were in the chat last week when I was talking about the drones, and they did some digging and they found a document from, I don't know, 2018 or something it was, with the decision. So after this whole area was declared a nature reserve, they did some adjustments to the management document, and there they evaluated the drone usage, and they were like, we're gonna allow it, but not in areas where there's like certain breeding activities for birds. So there are certain areas where I cannot fly, but all the other areas are fine. And of course there's also other no-fly zones, like the big chemical plant just next to us, which is why I probably will never fly the drone here. I'll do it at Walsorden or other spots along the river where there's no-fly zones. So what I am going to do is I'm going to print that document, because if the police ever show up and don't know the law, because yeah, police and knowing the law is not always a thing, I can at least show them that document if they are being annoying. Oh, hang on. I know these two are coming in, but this is a really cool shot. Looking forward to the police interactions. Yeah, I'm not, but at least I'll have a document. Oh, we just missed it. The tips have just touched. Oh, that's so cool. Police make good content. If the police ever show up, trust me, I will mute the stream. This is not the type of stream for police interaction. They're turning into one ship. They're evolving into one mega ship. Yeah, the police love being correct, exactly, but at least I'll have a document. I'll be like, look, read it. And there they go. So the one that's coming toward us, going to the right, is 1 meter longer than the other one. So that will also be our finale ship in a little bit. Let's first look at the barges coming in here. Some of them are Ziggy, because I personally know like a detective in the police force. So he's not just like a regular cop, but like a proper detective. He's a really cool dude, but some of them, I don't know, some are really not that smart, I'm sorry to say it, but... And some really do think like they are better than regular people. Oh, it's actually 4 barges this thing is pushing. 2 by 2. I mean, so far, police, every encounter I had is also quite chill. Although the last encounter I didn't really appreciate. Especially as this road that I drove over opened like 5 days after. I didn't really appreciate their tone, but yeah, anyway. I think overall police are good, they're not bad. Wow. Here, when you're... So what happens a lot here at Condas, at least in Belgium it is like that. If you like fail college or university, you just can't succeed. Or even if you struggle to graduate high school, one of the options will be to try to become a police agent. I know many people who tried to become a police agent after failing school. So it's not the most educated job in the world here. There are strict psychological tests that you have to do though, that really determine whether you're allowed to do it or not. I get that, Stutler, but I think bigger cities is also more challenging to be police. Like, goddamn, what does a little village or city like this have for problems? Probably nothing. A few guys making too much noise at night or something, but in bigger cities there's like proper crime. So I would assume that cops are a lot more on edge in big cities. Here's not that easy. Oh no. No, you say the word police academy, I gotta think of those movies from the 80s, I guess these movies are, or the 90s. Oh, you say what you want, but what a shot is this? No, except for the blurring. Please focus. Let's just keep this angle for a minute. Oh, it's so pretty. It's golden hour. We have the NYK Nebula on the way. Just under 300 meters to 95. She came from, let me check. Drumroll please. Hamburg. She was built by Hyundai in Korea. She has a capacity of 4,888 TEUs. No, I can't imagine a cutlass. That makes a difference. What does TEU stand for? 20-foot container. So the reason they measure container ships capacity in TEU is that there's some spots, some bays in the ship that can only fit a 20-foot container, which is like the smaller ones, the shorter ones. The ones you mostly see are 40-foot unit containers. But yeah, it's just easier to count in 20, because you can always place one 40-foot. No, you can always place two 20-foot in a 40-foot bay, but you can't squeeze a 40-foot container in a 20-foot bay. So that's why they measure it in TEUs. And so the biggest ones in the world, which we've already seen on stream here. Oh, I forgot the mic is here. Sorry. The biggest ones in the world that we see on stream here can carry just over 24,000 TEUs. No, Paul, that's what I was thinking, but somebody found a document which does allow flying drones. After they turned this into a nature reserve, they did adjustments to the management document, and drone flying is allowed now, except for breeding areas of birds. You gotta stay out of those. It's word for word in there, so we're good. The info that you found was the info that I also had for the last year. But somebody found more deeper info, like a government document, so we should be fine. Come on. Okay. Mike. There we go. Meanwhile, the other big one is turning towards us on the right there. No, I'm sure I can fly a drone here. The NATO top 80 kilometers, 60 or 80 kilometers from here to the north won't be bothered by me flying a drone over the river right now. I'm not worried about it. But I don't have a drone yet, so it might be a while before we actually do drone streaming. But it's definitely gonna happen somewhere this summer. We'll get it. Of course, got to save up some more ad revenue. So everybody, we're gonna run ads now. No, so I can pay for a drone. Overtime hours at work? No, 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 no. We're gonna pay it with the stream revenue. Or if you're on the green side. I mean, it brings in a bit of money, but I guess if the 300 people that are all watching on Twitch would now watch on Kick, then yeah, maybe. But on Kick there, I don't see much growth on Kick right now. My content is probably not the type of thing that Kick viewers are looking for. Or at least the average Kick viewers are. Kick. It's another streaming website, Gaffel. I'm streaming on 3 platforms at once. Multi-streaming. So we have viewers on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube right now. So the NYK Nebula is not empty. For those who joined later, we earlier saw a NYK ship that was completely empty going to Antwerp, probably for a dry dock maintenance. Here you go. Kick is a platform where you go if you get banned on the mainstream sites. Not anymore, Ziggy. Kick is actually doing really their best to become a viable alternative for live streaming. I don't know where they find the money, but the things they offer is insane. Also, look at the reflection of the ship in the water. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love that. That looks really good. Also, we got Steven in the bottom corner here on the left. Get money is gambling. I mean, I don't promote any gambling. I know stake is yonder, but I feel like they're really trying to distance themselves more and more from it. They're just, you know, for creators who are trying to make a living out of live streaming, they're really a useful platform for them. But they still have a lot of growing pains. These ships look so much different than the Lakers. I guess on the lake you get a lot of tankers and bulk carriers, probably in Canada, not as much container shipping. Same here, I live in Michigan. Oh, we got a, where did you come from? I didn't even see you on radar. Got a little LPG tanker, I think, here. Let's see what this one is. That's a good summary, Schnurdo. Any business is easier while the owners are willing to keep dumping endless cash in it. Yeah, that's true, Zico, as well. That's true. The Coral Medusa, I was right, it is an LPG tanker. Just under 100 meters, came from Kiel, anchor point in Germany. Oh no, Paul. Paul lives in South America. Apparently he has an earthquake now. Stay safe, buddy. Oh, you're used to it. Okay. Keep calm. Carry on. Look at that wave coming towards us. That's actually the wave from the container ship. It is about to hit. Nothing compared to Groningen. Do they still have shakes there? Oh wow, look how these waves are gonna hit. It's beautiful. Appreciate you, Zico. Alright, we got one more ship for today. Wait, is this a Tunis coming out again with the barges? They changed their mind? Moinho, moin. There she is. Oh, I love how everything looks golden and there's like these nice shades. Oh. The MSC, yeah, I gotta pronounce it correctly. The MSC Kiteri, 366 by 51 meters. She came all the way from Singapore. Oh no, actually she stopped in Zeebrugge. So this Antwerp will be her second stop since coming back from Asia. She has a capacity of, I cannot see. Arcanos might have to tell me. Loud metal scraping noise, that was the barges that you were hearing. Yeah, it's the MSC Fritterie. Did I put a filter on it? No, I didn't. This is just, if I look with my naked eye, it looks the same. Looks exactly the same. She has a capacity of 16,520 TEU. We still refer to ships as a she. A lot of ships have female names, so for some reason I'm just used to calling them she's. But the ship can be whatever it wants. It's fine. I think even if you look at the ships that we've seen today, a lot of them had female names. A lot. Except container ships North. That one was boring. I need to grab a battery here in a minute. Hang on. Cool thing, guys, is with my content, you can watch me on any platform you want, because we're live on all 3 main platforms these days. But there's only one who doesn't do ads. If you don't like ads. Alright, got the battery. I hope we didn't disconnect. What snacks? I have no snacks with me actually. I was grabbing a battery to charge something. I do still have half of a large Coca-Cola. So I went to McDonald's before I started the stream for a little bit of dinner. And I was like, oh, it's warm. So there we go. Wait, are you charging? No, you're not charging. Why are you not charging? Hang on. Okay, there we go. Now we're charging. So I went to McDonald's. I was like, oh, it's warm weather. It's 30 plus degrees. I'll get a big Coke. Coca-Cola Zero. And I walked out with 2 Coca-Cola Zeros, larges. They messed up the order, I guess. I paid for 1, I got 2. So I was like, hell yeah. So I got a liter of Coca-Cola. Has your McDonald's been raising its prices? I found that maybe, actually. It looked quite expensive today. Also, before the big one is here, we haven't looked yet at the ships on the other side that are parked. So we got a big bulk carrier there that is being bunkered. Let's check out which one that is. Also, the first doggers have arrived. So we cannot be here for too long anymore. Ooh, this one is called the G-Force. What a good name. It's called the G-Force, 189 by 32 meters. She came from Campamento in Spain. Then if we pan a little bit to the side there, another bulk carrier, the Star Roberta, 199 by 32 meters. She came from Castellón, and before that, Egypt. And then a third bulk carrier. A lot of bulkers parked over there. Let's check that one on radar. The Lizzie Confidence. She came from Kuantan, Malaysia. Wow, that one did a long journey. She is 179 by 30 meters. Oh, she's built in 2025. So she's a brand spanking new bulk carrier. Oh, looks fresh. Cool. All right, let's go back to the chat. There we go. And then the ship in the front is probably the Schengen, a hopper dredger. I feel like that one has been there for a while on that side of the river. Alrighty. Oh, look at the sun. I'm gonna try the filter one more time just for the lulz. I paid a lot of money for this filter. I'm gonna use it. Hang on. Let's see what this does. Bear with me, guys. This is gonna be a bit trippy when I screw it on. No, come on, I can do it. No, it's not on there properly. Hang on, let's just zoom you out. Oh, yes, it's in. That's what she said. All right, there we go. Now, let's see. It's completely blurry now. There we go. Oh, it does help with the reflection, doesn't it? Look, if I go this way. Oh, it doesn't really do that much, does it? Well, I guess it helps a little bit. I think I could use this to film the sunset, but I just realized that just as last week, we were here for a sunset as well. It's gonna go behind the clouds first, so why are there clouds there again? I wanted to catch the sunset. Got my money's worth now. Shit. It's very dramatic, isn't it? With the big ship approaching. Pan a little bit more this way. There we go. Oh, life. Now this is a YouTube thumbnail? Maybe. Sun is already gone for me. €140 well spent. I do wonder if it'll like drop behind the clouds again, unless it's like lower. Don't think I'm gonna wait for it though. I have to be out of here in time for all the dogging people to arrive. However, I am trying something new. So before the stream, I was just, I was already live a bit earlier on Kick. Here we go again. And I was just streaming the build of the whole setup here. So once I'm done for today's stream on Twitch and YouTube, I'll probably keep it going on Kick for a little bit longer. And then we'll do the breakdown as well of the whole setup. So if you're curious to all the stuff that I have here and all the stuff that I'm using, the after party will be on Kick. Or the after show. Oh, look at that cloud. Oh, beautiful. I'm waiting for an Independence Day scene, the ship coming out of the dark cloud. It's very ominous, isn't it? Is dogging allowed? I mean, there's always like people here with cars when it gets dark, chilling by the waterline in the dark. There's not much to see here, so I assume things happen in this spot. No, different stream, EG, different stream. Ships after dark. Okay, now that the sun is leaving, I might have to take the lens back off, so let me, zoom out. Don't drop. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, that's still a lovely shot. It's crazy how you can still see the heat haze, even now that it's almost, what time is it? 9:30. It's crazy. Can ships arrive? Yes, ships can arrive. It is happening 24/7. Ships coming in and out. A lot of the ships depend on the tides, because there is actually a 400-meter ship, so an even bigger one that is coming in tonight. But it will be here after dark. Let me see if it's already moving now, because I thought I was going to get its pilot at like 9-ish. So let's check on radar. I don't see it moving yet, actually. Maybe it got postponed again. Yeah, it's still out on sea now. So maybe it will come in even later. But yeah, ships do not need daylight to sail the river. And it is indeed a pretty much 24/7, 365 day a year thing. It never stops. The most IRLers, I think a lot of IRL streamers are doing it for the simple reason, China, that it's just a little bit of extra revenue from each platform. And especially if you're a full-time IRL streamer, it's expensive IRL streaming. Especially the people who travel around and have to do stuff, and hotels and flights and other transportation, it's very expensive. It's probably the most expensive thing you can do for live streaming. So for them, it really makes a difference to have all these little platforms that they can just get a little bit of extra on. So that's probably why a lot of IRL streamers are doing it now. Hey Suzanne, you're just in time for our big finale. Oh, very ominous. These. Oh, look at those rays! Wow, I'm so excited. Look at those sun rays coming from behind that cloud. Oh, beautiful. Hey, Mr. Swing King, greetings. God rays, is that how you call them? Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Wonder if those are rain clouds that are coming in. Although no, I don't. Yeah, the wind is coming from there. So it might be. Yeah, that also happens a lot of gaffle, but I don't think those are the people that have really big expenses for live streaming. It's mostly the travel streamers. Wow, how do I pronounce the creepy race? I'll call him the creepy race. Thank you, Monkey, for that. I mean, a lot of the time when I'm working, I actually have an excavator crane guy on as a stream, just to have something on in the background, so I get it. Tried RL way back in 2018. Oh yeah, back then it was even more difficult and more expensive. I would say that just the equipment for RL streaming now has become so convenient with all the new apps that are there. It has become very easy to start doing it, but of course, if you want to start traveling and stuff like that, that's when it becomes expensive. All right, she's hiding behind the pier again. We really got to start a petition to remove that pier because it blocks our view every time. More dogging people arriving. Bum, bum, bum. Hey Cesar, it's gorgeous. It is. Scythe, cancel your vacation. No, I was able to figure out how you pronounced it, Monkey. I just thought it was funnier not to. What we're looking at right now, a 366 meter ship that is on approach. And there is a little pier in front of it, and that's why it looks so weird. That pier is used to, no, not for refueling. They dock there to empty their load, because there's a massive chemical plant to the left. If I zoom out, you'll see there on the left, there's like the silos as well. So it's just a way for ships to empty. But it's rarely used. We've been coming here since November last year. We started doing the ship spotting streams. We've only seen it being used once, which was like 2 weeks ago now, or last week. So I would petition to remove it, because they have a whole port area on the other side as well that they can use. Here she comes. Indeed, Dow Chemicals is the name. I've ever tried to lasso one of them. We tried, but I couldn't toss far enough. I barely missed the chimney of the ship though. Almost. Hey Pablo, good evening. What speed is she going? I feel like she's going very slow right now, suddenly. Or maybe it's just me. Let's see. No, 12 knots. Knots. He's slowing for the perfect picture. It could be. think the sun might actually appear from behind those clouds. Look at that. Oh, look at those clouds. This is also cloud spotting now. We just went by. I got another ship spotter here. Why do you have such a big lens, my dude? Jesus. A guy just walked out on the pier here. He's like compiling a massive lens on his camera. His lens is twice the size of mine. I'm jealous, maybe. I don't have 3,000 euros for a lens like that though. That's probably a 2,000-3,000 euro lens that he's holding. Oh, I agree, it's not the size that matters, it's the image quality. Oh, his lens is so big that he has to sit down to grab good shots. Bruh, hang on, 1 second. Oh, he put it down, never mind. Lens is too heavy, can't carry it. Tiny bit of the orange glow. There we go. That is the shot that we want. Oh, it's so nice and peaceful here right now. I love it. Well, I currently can't make photos while I'm streaming with the same camera as China, but that's why we want a second camera. Then I can indeed use one for photography while we are still live streaming on the other. So yeah, that's another thing for the future maybe, but yeah, it would be cool to like make some cool shots and then maybe use them on websites. Oh no, they definitely carry empty containers as well if they need to relocate. Okay, there's a Kirby, it happens. I think most of them will have cargo in it, but it can definitely happen that there's an empty container. I mean, if you take a still screen of this, you have a picture for your computer background. I should make at least one photo. Hang on, let me make a photo. Okay, now you should still be able to hear me, but I can at least make a photo. I can crop it out a bit later. Okay, we're back. See, this is why I cannot make photos and stream properly at the same time. You feel like it was fine. You're definitely part of the experience. Another river cruise came out of the canal. We'll stay on this one. All right, China. Have a nice day. I feel like we've seen the MSC Qatari before. Name rings a bell to me. I really got to implement that in my own backend toast, because earlier it didn't work. It's not logged on the website. Okay. Computer was up. Yeah, I know. That's why I should add it so it's hosted in the cloud. Oh, dude, I want to keep the sun in frame. Look at the sun behind there. Oh, so pretty. The sky looks absolutely amazing. Also, these contrails from the planes that came by, fading out. Oh, look at that shot. Oh. What a cool world we live in. A little pip for the sun. Like I should compensate a little bit. There we go. I think that's better. She was lost in Antwerp in December and January. We probably saw her then. Blind spots, just a few. Just a few. No, these ships fully rely on radar to similar to planes, right? No, they do have a few cameras, but those are not really used as like a primary source of navigation. They have radar, they have depth maps, they have everything on there. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, 3 weeks ago now, we weren't here. Well, unfortunately, we weren't able to catch it. But a big ship, not as big as this, but a big container ship, collided with a small inland ship, and it just went over it. Look how big that thing is. It's just to get these people for scale. There we go. What? Well, we were at TwitchCon that weekend, and actually the ship that went over the inland ship came by earlier today. We saw it. It didn't even have a scratch. Crazy enough. Yeah, so 2 people had to go to the hospital, unfortunately, but they were fine in the end. So everybody's safe. No, I think one person had to go to the hospital. The other 2 were able to jump off the ship. So it's always dangerous and treacherous in the shipping industry. Yeah, same here, Gaffel. All the ships have a pilot, And the 400-meter ships even get 2 pilots on board. And there's 2 sets of pilots to make it even more, well, not complicated, but strict. So there's a pilot that will lead them from the entrance of the river all the way to the port of Antwerp or the port of Ghent. And then at the end of the river here, well, at the North Sea, another pilot gets on and that one joins it all the way to the parking lot in front of the coast, basically. So 2 sets of pilots. So I was there, Stettler, when I was in Rotterdam for TwitchCon. I went there because I wanted to stream there. But the day that I went there was like a public holiday apparently, which I learned afterwards. There was a music festival there and there were like tons and tons of people there. And there was so much wind there that I couldn't even put my tripod up. It would have just blown over. But to look at ships, it's a good spot. I would love to stream from there this year still, so it's still on the to-do list. Probably next time I go to Rotterdam, I might give it another shot. Hoek van Holland. It's really cool because you can even see all the way out to the North Sea there, and I saw like a sea platform working in the distance. This is different the vibe is. Oh yeah, with the sky, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, hang on. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it, live. We do have a sunset. North Sea Jazz. No, I don't know what was going on there. There was some kind of Dutch festival on the beach there. Yeah, the sun is back for a little bit, but it's gonna go behind those clouds there. But we do have it. There we go. The sunset on the longest day of the year in 2025. Starting from tomorrow, the sun will set a little bit earlier every day again. Until December 21st, when we have the shortest day of the year. But maybe with some luck we'll be in Rotterdam next weekend, maybe. We'll see. Either to go on a ship ourselves and sail all the way from Rotterdam to Terneuzen here, or to spot some cruise ships. "45-minute bike ride, nice. Yeah, if you have some spare time, I would definitely recommend checking it out, Hoek van Holland. But maybe check on radar if there's something interesting coming in, like a big ship. Then you have a real goal to go there. This is the Scheldebank. It's on the way to Ghent. It's gonna take a corner here. All right, chat. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Look how big the sun is. Yeah, nice rumble of the Scheldebank. All right, chatters, it's time to wrap up for today. If you're not following yet, please consider following Twitch or Kick, or if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, because that's also free, and then you'll see when I'm live next. As you know, there might be an after party on Kick, so you might want to stay on there. And then yeah, I'll see you probably all tomorrow if the weather's permitting. I would like to do another stream tomorrow. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.